Hello there. If you tune in this video, you want to learn how to find more fish when you're fishing rivers. And I'm going to go over a few things to look for when fishing your favorite river. Most rivers fish the same, and if you look for these features on your river, you will likely catch more fish. So the first thing I want you to do is kind of dissect the run, right? The first cast should always be up close. Sometimes the fish are right against the shore. If you ignore that and cast over them, you're going to scare away those fish and miss that opportunity. Next, look for deeper water, right? Fish are gonna hang out in probably 2.5 to 4 feet of water. Current is good too, especially in the summer and fall. Fish like water that has oxygen. Fish like water that's oxygenated. I can't say that word. Fish prefer water that is oxygenated. Oxygenated. I'm figuring to get it out somehow. So sometimes the faster current will hold fish, especially if there are big boulders in that fast current. The current right down towards the bottom, right next to the boulder, is barely moving. So the fish can kind of just cruise and hold in those areas and come up and eat food. So look for those areas. Cast behind big rocks. A lot of times fish will use that rock as a barrier, right? Not much current behind there, and grab things that are floating by. So you want to target both the backside and front side of rocks. Next, you want to look for buckets. And what that is, it's basically just a big old hole in the river. And the best way to approach that, and the best scenario, is if you have a lot of current that's running into that bucket. A lot of times fish will be right on the edge, the deep edge of that bucket, coming up and grabbing things that fall off the edge. I've caught a lot of fish fishing buckets by casting my streamer or set up just above that ledge and then letting things just kind of fall over the ledge. Fish are right behind that ledge looking for things, and they will come up and eat your streamer or eat your nymph, or sometimes if it's a dry fly, come up and hammer that thing. So look for buckets. Deep holes, buckets are just great. Shade, right? Especially on sunny days like this, target the shade. I can't tell you how many bridges or big treed wooded areas that I've targeted and caught some really big fish. So you want to make sure that you're always targeting the shade, especially on bright sunny days. And try to get an earlier start or a later start, because a lot of times during the middle of the day when the sun is out and covering the most of the river, it can be tough fishing. So next time you're out there, look for those features, right? Big ledges can also be good. You can have an extended ledge where it's really shallow and then the current just pushes into a deeper ledge. That can be money. But anytime that a lot of current is running into a certain place and slows down and gets deep and has big rocks, those are going to hold fish. Fish that whole section of the river and then either move up or move down. Don't stay in the same place fishing the same area for a half an hour. A lot of new anglers think that, I'm going to fish right here and I'm not going to move any further up or downstream. Fish it for about 5 to 10 minutes and then move 10 feet down or 20 feet down or 10 feet up or 20 feet up. You want to continue to move when fishing a river, and that is key to catching more fish. And then pay attention, right? If you see big bugs flying around and you're fishing streamers and you start seeing fish come up and take those bugs, switch the fly. If you don't get something within the first 20 minutes, it's time to change to something else. All right, well, I hope that helps you the next time you're out fishing your favorite stream. And if you need a little help with that cast, check out this video right here. You'll see that you don't need to cast very well at all to still catch fish. All right, everybody, till the next time, fish on.